The Los Angeles Lakers are currently delivering some of the finest basketball performances across the entire NBA, and their recent form has captured widespread attention. Head coach J.J. Redick's squad has now assembled 9 straight victories, and they sit firmly in third place within the Western Conference standings. This strong position gives them an excellent opportunity to secure a favorable seeding as the postseason approaches. At the very heart of this incredible surge stands Luka Doncic, the Slovenian superstar whose recent performances have gone beyond what most fans believed was humanly achievable at this demanding stage of the regular season. He is not merely leading the Lakers, rather he is carrying them while simultaneously forcing the entire league to rethink the MVP conversation for 2026. On Monday, March 23rd, just hours before the Lakers prepared to face the Detroit Pistons, the NBA officially confirmed that Doncic had earned Western Conference Player of the Week honors for the 4th time this season. This achievement leads all players in the conference and is remarkable on its own. Yet it becomes even more impressive considering these honors came in consecutive weeks. This clearly proves that his performances are not part of a temporary hot streak, but instead represent a sustained and historic level of dominance that is becoming routine for him. Looking closely at his weekly performance, Doncic averaged an astonishing 42.3 points per game across 4 contests, a figure that is extremely difficult to comprehend during such a physically demanding part of the season. The week began with a dominant 36-point outing in a win over the Houston Rockets. And while the victory was important, the milestone attached to it stood out even more. During that game, Doncic surpassed Lakers legends Kobe Bryant and Jerry West to move into 8th place on the franchise's all-time list for most 35-point games in a single season, achieving this in his very first year with the team. Just 2 nights later, the Lakers faced the Rockets again, and Doncic ensured the rematch was equally memorable. He scored 40 points while also recording 10 assists, becoming one of the few players in franchise history to reach that combination multiple times in a single season. These accomplishments are not random milestones. Instead, they highlight a consistent level of all-around brilliance that only a select few players in basketball history have managed to display. However, the most extraordinary moment of the week occurred during the second game of a back-to-back schedule. Despite fatigue and limited rest, Doncic traveled to Miami and delivered one of the most spectacular performances the city had witnessed in years. Playing against the Heat at the Kaseya Center, the 26-year-old scored an incredible 60 points on the road without any rest days. The crowd reacted immediately as MVP chants echoed throughout the arena, even though the home team had just been dismantled by a visiting superstar performing at the peak of his abilities. With that performance, Doncic became just the 7th player in Lakers history to score 60 or more points in a single game, and he also joined a select group of players who have recorded multiple 50-point games for the franchise. From a team perspective, what makes this run even more compelling is how his excellence elevates everyone around him. Under J.J. Redick's offensive system, teammates are finding better spacing, receiving cleaner opportunities, and building confidence with each game. The Lakers are not winning solely because Doncic is scoring at will. Instead, they are succeeding because his presence creates advantages across every possession. His decision-making and gravity allow role players to thrive, while the team as a whole is playing with a level of cohesion and urgency that was not consistently present earlier in the season. As the 2025-26 season enters its final stretch, the MVP race has become increasingly intriguing, and Doncic has firmly placed himself at the center of that discussion. With the playoffs set to begin on April 18th, the Lakers appear to be peaking at precisely the right moment. A 9-game winning streak, multiple Player of the Week honors, and unforgettable scoring displays have all contributed to a powerful statement. Doncic is not only the best player on this Lakers roster right now, but he may also be the best player in the world. Meanwhile, the city of Los Angeles has witnessed many championship-caliber players over the years, yet the speed at which Doncic has become essential to this franchise is truly remarkable. Early concerns about his fit, chemistry, and adaptation have completely disappeared, leaving behind a player who now commands the team, the city, and the attention of the entire league. Although the winning streak will eventually come to an end, as all streaks do, what Doncic has demonstrated recently suggests that this Lakers team, when healthy and focused, is a legitimate contender capable of making a deep playoff run. With the MVP award potentially within reach, he has every incentive to maintain this extraordinary pace through the remainder of the regular season. At the same time, history was made on Saturday night in Orlando when Lakers forward LeBron James stepped onto the court and surpassed Hall of Famer Robert Parrish to become the all-time leader in games played in NBA history. This milestone adds yet another chapter to a career that has already redefined the record books countless times. One of the most heartfelt reactions came from Dirk Nowitzki, the legendary German forward who was present courtside to witness the moment. Nowitzki, who once mentored Luka Doncic during his early days in Dallas, watched as James, now Doncic's teammate, broke one of the league's most enduring records. After the game, Nowitzki praised LeBron, calling him incredible and expressing genuine happiness for his achievement. Such praise carries significant weight, especially coming from a player who also maintained excellence deep into his career. Nowitzki understands the physical and mental demands required to sustain elite performance over many seasons, making his acknowledgement particularly meaningful. What makes LeBron's accomplishment even more impressive is the context. Very few players in NBA history have remained productive across 20 seasons, as most experience steep declines in their late 30s. While James has naturally aged, he continues to perform at an elite level, often outperforming players much younger than him through preparation, intelligence, and skill. The record itself symbolizes longevity and dedication, as LeBron has now played more games than any player in NBA history, including both regular season and playoffs. He also leads in total minutes played, meaning no player has endured more physical demand over a career, yet he continues to compete at a high level for the Lakers. The night became even more memorable when the Lakers secured a thrilling victory over the Orlando Magic, thanks to a buzzer-beating three-pointer from Luke Kennard. This dramatic finish not only extended the team's winning streak, but also highlighted their ability to succeed through collective contributions. Even Robert Parrish, whose record was broken, expressed pride in LeBron's achievement, acknowledging the dedication and hard work behind it. This mutual respect added an extra layer of significance to the milestone. At 41 years old, LeBron James continues to defy expectations, rewriting the narrative around athletic longevity. His career will be analyzed and celebrated for decades, and moments like this serve as reminders of his enduring greatness. As the Lakers enjoy their success, uncertainty is beginning to surround one of their key contributors, Austin Reeves. The talented shooting guard, who has developed into one of the league's most efficient scorers, may be approaching the final months of his tenure with the team. Reeves has delivered outstanding performances during the 2025-26 season, averaging 23.5 points per game with exceptional efficiency. Despite his achievements, reports suggest that multiple teams are preparing strong offers to acquire him in free agency, potentially creating a competitive bidding war. From the Lakers' perspective, this situation presents a financial challenge. While they have the ability to retain him, doing so could limit their flexibility in pursuing additional stars. Balancing financial considerations with team chemistry will be a crucial decision for the front office. Several teams, including the Utah Jazz, Atlanta Hawks, Los Angeles Clippers, and Chicago Bulls, have been linked to Reeves. Although he has expressed a desire to remain with the Lakers, the reality of free agency means that priorities can shift depending on contract opportunities. This situation is particularly delicate given the team's current success. Reeves plays a vital role alongside Doncic and LeBron, contributing scoring, defense, and smart decision-making. Replacing his production would be extremely difficult, especially at a reasonable cost. Beyond statistics, Reeves represents the culture of resilience and determination that the Lakers have built. He is respected by teammates, admired by fans, and valued across the league. Losing him would not only impact the team on the court, but also affect the identity they have worked to establish.